Welcome to the Beat Trainer Introduction. This video will give a high-level overview of the Beat Trainer program. First, we have some prerequisites. You'll need an understanding of tuning and music theory, and be familiar with temperament setting, and of course a computer with Java runtime. The Beat Trainer is an executable. It doesn't modify your computer settings. You can place the executable wherever you want. Here I've put it on my desktop. Double clicking, of course, opens the application. We start off with a safety message. You'll want to check your volume, watch your practice time, and for background noises, don't raise the volume to block background noises. Just like in a real piano tuning situation, you'll have to work through them. Clicking OK brings us to our main module. Let's look at our file options. For file, we can go to the YouTube channel, we can see the user's guide, or we can exit the program. The second option is progressions. The progressions menu shows modules to examine and test our ability to judge smooth beat rates in intervals played chromatically. We have a choice of major third, major sixth, perfect fourths, perfect fifths. All of the modules have a similar layout. Looking at the chromatic major sixth module, we can choose to listen to frequencies at a set pitch or at the coincidental partial frequency for that interval. We see the theoretical beat rates displayed. The program can generate a question. This is where it generates a major sixth chromatic scale where one of the steps violates our goal of a smooth progression. We can show where the error is, and we can show the calculated values. If there's another tool available, that can be displayed as well. For major sixth, we have what's known as the inside major thirds. The inside third beats equal to the major sixth. We see their theoretical values, the interval spellings, and we can listen to their beat rates. Okay. Let's take a quick look at the perfect fourths. We have the same options. We see the theoretical values, and we can play those. The perfect fourths have the 3/6 tool. We can display those values. The 3/6 tool, the major third beats slower than the major sixth by this many beats. We see their theoretical values. And we can listen to the intervals. Okay. Returning to our main module, the last menu option is equal, slow, equal, fast. In this module, we have test beats per second that range from 1 to 14. As we change the beats per second, we see that the button values change as well. We can set a difference between the slow, equal, fast between 0.3 and 2. And as we adjust it, we see that the values of the buttons are recalculated. So here with the test beats per second of 7 and a difference of 1, our slow is 6 beats, our equal is 7, and our fast is 8. The next section allows us to test our ability to detect a slow, equal, or fast beat rate. The play A will always be the test beats per second, and the B button will either be slow, equal, or fast. Okay, the question is B slower, equal, or faster than A? We can check our answer. Of course, we can generate new questions. All three. Okay. Going back to the main module, the first section we want to look at is the beats per second. This ranges from 1 to 14. The Play Demo button allows us to listen to that beat rate using a simple sinusoidal waveform. You can use a watch with a second hand to practice counting. And you can also use popular phrases. Okay. The note type section, the reference note, and the tune note are all interrelated and are used by the practice section. The reference note and tune notes represent two strings on the piano. Looking at the reference note section, we see a partial column showing the fundamental, the second, third, fourth, and fifth. We have an amplitude column where we can adjust the amplitude of the partials individually. And we have a mute section which allows us to turn on and off mutes individually. The idea here is to allow the ear to learn to follow a partial. We would start by putting the partial volume very loud so it's easy to hear. As we develop some proficiency in tuning a particular beat rate using that partial, we can then reduce the volume of that partial and then continue practicing. This gives us the opportunity to train our ear to hear that partial as it becomes softer and softer in the overall spectrum. The practice section uses the beats per second as a target. Here it's set to 4. The play button is going to play both the reference and the tune note at the same time. The tune up and tune down notes will adjust the pitch of the tune note, creating a beat wave. The program uses a plus-minus 0.3 accuracy. When the beat rate that we've set is within a plus-minus 0.3 accuracy, the value prints out in black. When the beat rate that we've set is greater than a plus-minus 0.3 accuracy, the value prints out in red. So that's basically a high-level overview. I want to thank you for stopping by and watching.